That one tired me out a bit. You got your work boots on, I got the same ones you got on. Oh, there you go, and I'm running to the hardware store to pick up some nails and I have to grab our skill saw. So, I'm going to take you with me. And Bad Chad Customs shot to global fame for it. Unbelievable car transformations, but few grasped that it was Jolene MacIntyre who meticulously ran the show. From behind the scenes, beneath the international spotlight and viral videos lay a narrative never before told, the journey of personal trials. We have not been on air for 4 or 5 days. I'm thinking, and the reason being is we've had some problems in paradise. This was a world of internal conflict and quiet sacrifices Jolene MacIntyre made for the sake of their brand's success, the business side of things. So, I have to manage everything to make sure that we're putting money in the right spot. The full story of the woman behind this custom car empire will shock many. Jolene MacIntyre and Chad Hiltz's initial meeting was a seemingly random occasion in Nova Scotia. Yet that encounter sparked one of the most daring adventures in the history of Canada's custom car scene. While managing a local pool hall, Jolene MacIntyre received an unexpected request from Chad Hiltz, already a known figure in the car world, to assist him in hanging up posters for the yearly Rockabilly Weekend Car Show. From their very first chat, they discovered a mutual drive for creativity, a fearless approach, and a shared desire to push boundaries. Their bond deepened swiftly, fueled not only by a personal connection, but also by a collective ambition to achieve something extraordinary. In a brief period, Jolene MacIntyre evolved from Chad's girlfriend into a vital business partner. It was her groundbreaking idea to chronicle the entire process of constructing the Bugatti replica, a car that would soon become their workshop's signature project. This car was built for Jolene. When I first met Jolene was so beautiful that I wanted to her to come my way. Beginning with simple phone-recorded videos, Jolene MacIntyre methodically constructed their digital presence from the ground up. She was the architect of a comprehensive social media strategy, carefully curating content and building a genuine connection with a burgeoning audience. Beyond the camera, she was the financial gatekeeper, meticulously managing budgets and ensuring every dollar was reinvested strategically to fuel their expansion. She oversaw all backstage operations, a sprawling task that included everything from sourcing rare car parts to coordinating project timelines. Her involvement was not limited to management. She also participated directly in the hands-on work, rolling up her sleeves and contributing to the builds. I want to get this pattern right here. This got to have this straight. This tireless dedication quickly elevated Hiltz Auto Company from a local shop to a prominent force within the North American custom car community. Under Jolene MacIntyre's precise management and meticulous organization, projects moved forward with an unprecedented level of efficiency. Each meticulously handcrafted car gained widespread acclaim, a testament to her seamless blend of artistic vision and operational excellence. The brand not only attracted a steady stream of new clients, but also captured the attention of television producers who saw the undeniable appeal of their unique partnership. Discovery Channel eventually reached out, transforming the grassroots journey of Jolene MacIntyre and Chad Hiltz into amateur reality TV series, bringing their story to millions of homes. When Bad Chad Customs debuted in 2019, they both became international media sensations. The show was an instant hit, and 2 consecutive seasons propelled Bad Chad Customs into a true cultural phenomenon. I built the shop because I got fired. 8 very job I ever worked at. When I say I built the shop, I mean I built the shop. Jolene MacIntyre was not merely the operational leader but also a central figure who resonated deeply with viewers. She was a beacon of inspiration, inspiring women everywhere by proving her immense value and competence in a male-dominated industry where few women had dared to venture. Appearances at industry-defining events like SEMA and the Grand National Roadster Show, along with collaborations with industry giants, amplified the brand's influence and cemented Bad Chad Customs as a global leader. Chad Hiltz has consistently acknowledged that their success is a product of his endless creativity combined with Jolene MacIntyre's exceptional business acumen, strategic foresight, and relentless work ethic. Numerous detailed articles have highlighted that it was Jolene MacIntyre who gave Chad the financial and logistical leverage to go beyond his limits, transforming his bold visions into tangible realities. Industry reports emphasize her unique capability to navigate a constant stream of crisis, maintain a healthy cash flow, uphold ambitious production schedules, and withstand public scrutiny as critical components of their achievements. Jolene MacIntyre's reputation has become widespread, positioning her as an inspiration to young women everywhere and establishing her as a fearless businesswoman in a field typically reserved for men. Her insights on life, the power of collaboration and mutual trust have been broadly shared across social media, turning her into a quiet but powerful force for change. In the midst of the spotlight and media frenzy, Jolene MacIntyre and Chad Hiltz forged a custom car empire that has captivated not only Canada but the global engineering community, mastering the television empire. The triumph of Bad Chad Customs isn't simply a result offering ideas or Chad Hiltz's expert car building skills. It also lies in those on-screen moments capturing Jolene MacIntyre courageously facing challenges every single day for millions of viewers. She isn't a secondary figure but the strategic mind and the one ensuring everything runs smoothly. No matter how complex the situation from the first season, Jolene MacIntyre left her indelible mark through scenes where she directed operations, delegated tasks, and managed every dollar of the budget with an ironclad resolve. At times when the team faced the possibility of missing critical car delivery deadlines or exceeding budgets, it was Jolene MacIntyre who stepped up to solve all backstage issues. She calmly handled every detail without losing team morale, navigating the chaos with a clear head and a steady hand. Many episodes feature Jolene MacIntyre getting her hands dirty, working on dismantling parts herself, and even taking on the most physically demanding tasks, proving herself as a woman unafraid to get involved in a male-dominated industry. Audiences will never forget the moment Jolene MacIntyre and Chad Hiltz appeared together at SEMA, one of North America's largest custom car events. Seeing Jolene MacIntyre in the team uniform, partnering with international collaborators and confidently presenting technical achievements on television helped redefine perceptions about women's roles in the field. That event was the first time she was truly recognized by seasoned experts and leading global brands. A moment that went far beyond mere fame and spoke to genuine respect in standout episodes. Jolene MacIntyre consistently remains composed under pressure, whether the team is dealing with unexpected mechanical failures, production schedules disrupted by missing parts, or conflicts between members. One of the most widely shared scenes online is when Jolene MacIntyre convinced Chad Hiltz to change a design overnight to meet a client's deadline. Those moments gave Bad Chad Customs its unique appeal on reality television, where viewers are drawn not only to the finished cars but also to the journey of overcoming obstacles, last-minute challenges, and the emotional high of delivering a car ride on schedule. The image of Jolene MacIntyre encouraging team members, sharing the burden, celebrating minor victories, or quietly resolving crises became a key aspect of the show. Jolene MacIntyre often appears in intense discussions with Chad Hiltz over strategy, finances, or technical choices. Her directness, willingness to express her views, and ability to defend her position have earned her audience respect. These discussions never diminish the bond within the group behind the scenes. Jolene MacIntyre always seeks to listen and resolve disagreements so that everyone can remain focused on their shared objective. Many episodes capture her talking directly to fans, explaining the production process, and sharing the real challenges and value of the custom car profession. Some of Jolene MacIntyre's statements have gone viral on social media and are frequently quoted on car enthusiast forums such as, "You have to be ready to do everything if you want to achieve results." You can truly be proud of her openness, honesty, and professional demeanor have resonated with the community. With all of these accomplishments, Jolene MacIntyre has not only secured her place in the custom car world, but also proven her capacity to overcome every obstacle. At the same time, each success brought greater pressure as every decision and action was observed and judged by millions worldwide. As the show grew more popular, the maelstrom of fame became Jolene MacIntyre's ultimate test, marking the start of a new phase where the cost of recognition only continued to increase. Pressure inside the storm. As the show's popularity escalated, the work schedule became relentlessly demanding, with new projects accumulating one after another. Jolene MacIntyre found herself managing an entire chain of projects, maintaining the brand's flawless image and keeping production on pace for both television and social media. This dual responsibility left almost no time for her personal life, turning every day into a marathon of tasks. handling budgets with surgical precision, negotiating complex contracts, providing exceptional customer care, and developing new ventures all rested heavily on Jolene MacIntyre's shoulders. Even as she remained the team's emotional pillar and a source of motivation, pressure did not stem from work alone, but also from the expectations and reactions of the audience. Follower counts across social media platforms skyrocketed, bringing with them a torrent of comments from every direction. Amid thousands of encouraging messages, there were also harsh critiques and even personal attacks aimed at Jolene MacIntyre, her abilities, leadership style, or private life. Accustomed to presenting a positive public image, she could not entirely avoid the exhaustion of being expected to be flawless in every situation, the burden of maintaining success and becoming an ideal role model for women in engineering. Sometimes compelled Jolene MacIntyre to push herself past psychological limits, ignoring her own needs for the sake of the brand. In a personal reflection, Jolene MacIntyre candidly admitted that for 8 years, she had poured all her energy into her work, often neglecting her true feelings and a sense of self. Continuous achievements did not guarantee peace of mind, as the more famous she became, the more every error or temporary slowdown turned into a subject of public scrutiny. These pressures intensified asinine rumors and theories about the team's internal dynamics. Her relationship with Chad Hiltz and questions over financial control and leadership grew more frequent on forums. During this period, the non-stop workload brought strains that Jolene MacIntyre could not always share, leaving her feeling trapped at the epicenter of a whirlwind she could not control. Behind the million-dollar figures of Hiltz Auto Company were hundreds of difficult decisions on finances, strategy, individual interests, and brand protection. Jolene MacIntyre had toed Klein buyout offers and ambiguous partnerships, choosing instead to grow the company along a sustainable path and maintain ethical standards and core values. At times she had to quietly endure and conceal moments of vulnerability to keep up a strong image for the team and fans, believing it was the only way to protect what they had built. In community events, Jolene MacIntyre maintained her professional smile and continued to inspire young women, radiating positivity despite the internal struggle. But behind the spotlight were countless sleepless nights and a profound sense of isolation, a loneliness that existed even in the midst of massive success. Fame brought opportunities and major accomplishments, but the price was high in terms of mental well-being. With eyes on Jolene MacIntyre, it became harder to find time for herself, her real emotions, or even simple personal needs. The climb to the top transformed into a race without a finish line. And the higher she ascended, the harder it became to slow down without feeling the threat of falling. This became the moment when she began to write a new story for herself, choosing balance and peace of mind rather than chasing the outward standards of success. The journey of rebirth. After a period of exhaustion and prolonged psychological challenges, Jolene MacIntyre made a conscious decision to change her approach to both life and work. Her recovery process was not limited to stepping back from being constantly on camera. It began with prioritizing mental health, redefining personal values, and building healthier daily habits. Her reflections, such as choosing to be present rather than pressured, to truly feel at ease, not just appear that way, reveal a significant shift in Jolene MacIntyre's mindset as she gained a clear awareness of her own limits and the right to rest. During this time, Jolene MacIntyre maintained her pivotal role at Hiltz Auto Company and focused on expanding digital content through YouTube. She directly managed the construction of the new workshop, developed her personal brand through e-commerce channels, and actively organized merchandise campaigns. Every day, Jolene MacIntyre, along with Chad Hiltz and the rest of the team, continued to produce videos inspiring millions of viewers around the world. Though she no longer appeared constantly on television, she remained the strategic core, coordinating every major and minor activity from production planning to brand management. Beyond production work, Jolene MacIntyre placed greater emphasis on community connection, participating in major international custom car events such as SEMA and the Grand National Roadster Show, representing the image of the modern woman in engineering. She frequently shared her personal experiences and stories about overcoming stress, motivating young people who pursue their passions despite difficulties. On many occasions, Jolene MacIntyre highlighted the importance of inner peace for long-term success, sending the message, choose love, rest when you need to, and be gentle with yourself. The relationship between Jolene MacIntyre and Chad Hiltz remains stable, with both working closely together and appearing side by side in many large-scale projects. They jointly plan to develop the new workshop and tow a destination for international visitors, collaborated with renowned paint brands, and expanded partnerships